The Electric Ireland Rhine Cup final between NUIG and Ulster University took place in a cold and windy Abbotstown on Wednesday night, with both teams looking to get their first piece of silverware for the year. Dominic McInhill was fouled early, which allowed Lee Brennan to kick his first score of the game. NUIG were playing with a strong wind at their back, but found it difficult to break down the Jordanstown defence. Nathan Mullen did find some space and finished well. This was followed up with an excellent score by midfielder Matthew Ruan, the midfielder using the wind to his full advantage. This kicked Ulster University into gear as wingback Dara Gallagher finished with the outside of his boot after a strong run down the right hand side. Ulster University once again found a little bit of space down the right hand side, with Dolly Jones, the wing forward, showing great pace to take on two men and setting up this chance for Ryan Gray, with the shot hitting the crossbar just before going over. NUIG were again forced to shoot from distance, but midfielder Keane Darcy was up to the task with this long range effort. Following winning this breaking ball, NUIG managed to find some space for their forwards, and Patrick O'Donnell finished well from distance to leave the teams 4 points apiece at half-time. As the teams switched ends for the second half, Ulster University came out quickly, with Dara Gallagher topping off a strong performance with his second point of the game. The teams traded frees before the decisive score came, as captain Terence O'Brien found his inside forward line, and two hand passes later, Dolly Jones made no mistake with his one-on-one chance. NUIG knew that they had to close the gap quickly, and as they pushed members forward, they were exposed at the back, which allowed Dominic McInhill to score. NUIG did manage to add another score through a free, and did manage to find some space in the second half, with Robert Finnerty finishing this score off his left foot. Ulster University closed out the game well, however, and NUIG never looked like getting the goal they needed. Ulster University struck well on the counter-attack on numerous occasions, and almost added a second goal, this ball just going beyond the reach of Lee Brennan. The final score was Ulster University 1 goal and 8 points to NUIG's 7 points.
Yeah, I think every team's the same when you approach the Rhine Cup. You just take it game by game and see how far it takes you. Obviously, the bigger prize is after Christmas, and the Rhine Cup's always a nice way to start the year. Pre-Christmas league football, take it game by game and see how far it takes you. We get the maximum out of it this year, which is a big positive. And conditions here were extremely difficult. It's winter football for both teams. The surface down here at Abbotstown is fantastic, but you're still dealing with probably a 5 or 6 point breeze, and the players are just trying to manage those conditions. And in the first half we were extremely happy at how we managed to control the game from our side of things and give ourselves a fighting chance in the second half with the breeze. Yeah, well, in the second half we had the advantage of the wind. We knew if we could get ourselves in front, they were going to have to probably come out and come after the game a wee bit, and that's probably the way it turned out. We ended up going a point and 2 points in front. We got the goal, which opened up a 5 point lead, and then they had to come out, which meant we were able to probably get at them a wee bit more because there was a lot more space for our players to work in.